Ayan was 19 years old and a high school dropout, with a big dream to become an engineer. But despite how much effort he put into studying, his grades were always terrible. His teachers would tell him that he was not made for success, and his friends would laugh at his worn-out textbooks and clothes patched together with glue. After arguing with his parents for the third time, Ayan decided to drop out of high school and get a job at a local mechanic shop. At the shop, he worked long and hard hours, often getting home at 8 p.m. He had to wake up early the next morning for work, so he just went straight to bed. On Saturdays, he took the bus to the town library and spent the day studying. He bought torn books from a bookstore and listened to the radio to improve his English. Every night before going to sleep, he would study until his eyes drooped. He was determined to pass the GED exam on his own, but even though he studied all the time, he still failed the exam twice. His colleagues and family members said he should just give up because he wasn't smart enough. However, he didn't listen to them and kept trying. One night, after failing his third attempt, Ayan felt completely defeated. He threw himself on his bed and thought about giving up. Just then, he heard a knock at his door. When he opened it, he saw an old man holding a flashlight. The man introduced himself as Mr. Williams and asked if he could use Ayan's phone to call his son. Ayan invited him in and noticed that the old man couldn't see. "I can't find my way back. My son lives in this neighborhood, but I don't know the streets well," said the old man. "Don't worry, I'll help you." After calling his son, Ayan walked outside with Mr. Williams. They started talking and the old man asked what Ayan was doing. He explained that he had dropped out of school and was trying to get his "I used to be a teacher and I love working with kids," said Mr. Williams. "You have such a kind heart. You should become a teacher too." Ayan shook his head. "My colleagues say I am not made for school. I think they're right. After all, I failed the test 3 times. Mr. Williams stopped walking and turned to face Ayan. "Why do you believe them? What if they are wrong?" Ayan shrugged his shoulders. "What else can I do? I'm not good at studying." "Is that why you are doing it? Because you like studying or because you want to prove them wrong?" "Of course not. I want to become an engineer. It's my dream." "And do you think you need a college degree for that?" "Well, there is nothing called a bad student. There are only bad teachers who haven't found the right approach to teaching a student yet. And you, my boy, are too smart for your own good. If you continue studying the way you are now, you will fail again. That's why you need me." The next morning, Ayan went to the library and met Mr. Williams. Every morning after that, they would meet there, and the old man taught him everything he knew. Sometimes, Ayan didn't understand what Mr. Williams was saying because he couldn't hear very well, but he paid close attention and took detailed notes. Before the exam, Mr. Williams gave him a book and told him to read it. Ayan did as he was told and passed the exam with flying colors. He couldn't believe it. He was finally going to become an engineer. After thanking Mr. Williams, he went to the old man's house. He knocked on the door, and when it opened, he saw a woman standing there. "Are you Mr. Williams?" he asked. "No, I'm his daughter. My father isn't home right now, but if you wait a little, I'm sure he'll be happy to talk to you. I don't want to bother him. Is it okay if I ask you?" "Of course. When was the last time my father went outside?" The woman frowned. "He hasn't left the house in years." "Why do you ask?" "Because he helped me study for the GED, and I wanted to thank him in person. Is there anything I can do for you?" "No, thank you. But if you don't mind, may I ask you another question?" "Of course. Did my father ever go to college?" The woman nodded. "Yes, he was accepted into several universities, but he never went. He wanted to become a teacher, but our family was poor, and he had to take care of my mother, so he never followed his dreams." After hearing this, Ayan understood why Mr. Williams wanted him to become a teacher. It was because he wanted to live vicariously through Ayan. As he turned to leave, the woman called out to him, "Wait, where are you going?" "To make my father proud by becoming an engineer." She smiled. "That sounds wonderful. But what if I told you that your father dreamed of opening a school for underprivileged children, a place where no child would be denied an education because of their circumstances?" "Wow, that's amazing. Did he ever tell you that?" "No, but I found a diary of his, with all his dreams and aspirations written in it. I think he would be so happy if he knew that you were going to build that school for him." After the conversation, Ayan immediately got to work. He used his savings and borrowed money from friends and relatives to buy a large building in a poor neighborhood. He hired construction workers to renovate it and contacted local charities to provide school supplies and food for the children. Soon, it was time to open the school. Ayan invited everyone in the neighborhood, including the blind old man and his daughter. The old man was moved to tears when he saw the building and the children playing outside it. "Thank you," he whispered to Ayan. From that day on, Ayan devoted his life to teaching underprivileged children. The school became a beacon of hope for many families and a place where children could dream big and believe in themselves. As for Ayan, he not only achieved his dream of becoming an engineer, but also fulfilled the lifelong dream of a blind old man. Many years later, Ayan was giving a speech at the school's annual award ceremony. He talked about the importance of following your dreams and never giving up. He also paid tribute to the blind old man who had been an inspiration to him and helped him see the true meaning of success. After the ceremony, Ayana approached the stage and whispered in the old man's ear, "Thank you for believing in me." The old man smiled and replied, "No, thank you, Ayan, for making me believe in miracles." The young man looked at the children playing on the field and thought about how far they had come. He knew that without the support of the old man and the other people in his life, he would not have been able to achieve his dreams. Ayan was grateful for the second chance he had been given and was determined to make the most of it. He knew that he had a responsibility to not only fulfill his own dreams, but also the dreams of those who had believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. As the sun set over the horizon, Ayan felt a sense of peace and contentment. He had come full circle and was exactly where he was meant to be. He was surrounded by the children he loved, the people who had supported him, and the memory of a blind old man who had shown him the true meaning of success. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we will see you in the next story.